Yeah, yeah, I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's, you know. Said I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Random Opinions Reaction Reviews. If you don't know who I am by now, you gotta get with the program. Yes, you guys, oh my god. I've been waiting for this forever. It seemed like for a whole year. Let me calm down. So Power, we have the first episode of season 6 entitled Murder, came on today. I'm so excited to go ahead and get into this. So that's what we're gonna do. We start off with where we left off last season. Remember Angela, hold on, spoiler alert for you guys that haven't watched season 5, the last episode, or today's episode. Do not, I repeat, do not watch this if you have not watched the latest episode, okay? Because you will get spoilers. All right, we pick up where we left off last season with Angela taking a bullet to the chest by no other than our very own Tommie. Ghost sees him standing at the top of the stairwell, and they rush Angela off to the hospital, and the last words we hear her utter is Jamie. And then all of a sudden, Paz runs out, and she's like, murderer, murderer. And she starts beating him up. And he just holds her in his arms, and he's like, Paz, I did not kill Angie. Paz wants blood, okay? She is out to get Jamie now because Angela gave up everything for Jamie, and now she's dead. So ultimately, her life was sacrificed because she didn't leave Ghost. She should have left him. She had everything, and her life went all to hell when she got involved with Jamie. James St. Patrick, Ghost. Ghost gets questioned by the police. He maintains that he doesn't know who shot Angie, even though we know he knows. He didn't give them any information. They're questioning him like, hold on, okay, you have her blood on your clothes. You have to been close to her. You know, the person probably wanted you. Like, what's going on? He says, I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. Tommie goes to Tasha freaking out and was like, Tasha, sis, I'm gonna need you to give me an alibi. Tasha's like, what's going on? And he tells her that he killed Angie. And she's like, okay, we never discussed for you to kill Angie. We never even discussed for you to try to kill Ghost. And he tells her, you know what? Ghost did something that I can never forgive him for. He had me kill my father. He tricked me. He says to her, you know what? I don't know when you became the boss of telling me what to do. And she's like, well, you're coming to me for an alibi. And he says, you know what? I understand the kids are involved. You know, I never set out to hurt you or your kids, but Jamie gonna have to pay, baby. And he says, you know what? If you want to move against me, I understand, but I'm gonna move how I want to move. And she said, this is not me that's gonna fix this. You gotta fix this, and you gotta make things right with Ghost. And that's that, because I don't want to get in between you guys' beef. We are a family together. Tommie gives the gun to freaking Keisha to get rid of, okay? Like, I guess Keisha finna hold it down for her man. We seen in the previous seasons that she wasn't built for this lifestyle, but now since she's gotten involved with Tommie, that's where she's leading. Like, I don't see good things happening for Keisha if she's staying with Tommie. But, you know, I feel like this is the woman that Tommie needs. Somebody that's gonna go all the way and ride with him no matter what. Now, Tommie, he gets home and he already knew Ghost was after him. So he's looking on, you know, side-eyeing, like, and Ghost comes and pops him in his face. They get to fighting and stuff, and they are talking crap to each other like, you killed her. Tommie's like, you know what? I didn't mean to kill her. I actually wanted you, but you know what? This is poetic justice. I'm glad the beat is dead. Tommie's like, you tricked me into killing my father. That's the least that you deserve. You know, a life for a life. While they fighting, freaking Tariq walks in. He's trying to talk to Tommie. So they stop fighting. Ghost is like, Tariq, what are you doing? You supposed to be in school. And he's like, I don't owe you no explanation. You know how Tariq is just very, he just don't listen. He's hard-headed. He's like, I don't owe you no explanation. I do what I want to do. And he's like, look, you only got 10 minutes. And he says, no, I have all day. So he do not care. So Ghost leaves and leaves Tommie to talk to Tariq. Tariq want to know what they was fighting about. Anyway, Tasha is looking for Terry. This woman's still looking for Terry. So she goes to talk to Ghost, and he's in his office at the Truth. And she's like, you know what happened to Terry? Well, Ghost is not trying to talk about that because they have pressing issues at this time. And he tells her, look, Tommie tried to kill me. Angie is dead because of it. And, you know, he was going to try to tell his little one-sided portion of the story. And she calls him out like, yeah, because you tricked him into killing his dad. And he's like, well, you know why I had to do that? Like, his dad was going to turn on me. His dad was going to give the feds information about me. He had to go. And I felt like it was better for him to kill his father than me to kill him. You know, I was trying to avoid getting myself killed by Tommie this whole war. And Tasha's like, well, it backfired because either way, now y'all into it still. And he says, Tasha, you gotta help me. You have to play mediator. And she's like, no, you got yourself into this mess. Now you're gonna get yourself out of it. I'm not gonna step into this. Like, I have to worry about my kids. And, oh, by the way, we're getting a divorce. So everybody's trying to leave a Ghost. But to me, I feel like that's what he gets. You know, I like Ghost. But at the end of the day, he manipulates everybody that he loves. He manipulates to get what he wants and what he needs done. He looks out for his family in the end, but the way he goes about it is, I feel like, is wrong. He could do better, pretty much, with reaching out and getting things that he wants done, but he chooses not to. Like having Tommie kill his own father, like, was that really warranted? You could have told Tommie, like, hey, your dad is after me. He's gonna turn state's evidence with the feds. He could have told Tommie what was going on with Tommie's father, and I feel like Tommie would have neutralized him. At least he would have had the full story. But Ghost messed everything up by getting Tommie to kill his dad and manipulating Tommie to do so. He should have just been truthful with him from the get-go, and none of this would have been happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Ghost lies to his own advantage. That's my only problem with him. We get to see Keisha with Cash today. So Cash, he a bad little mug. Like, he was cussing at everything. And he asked where Tommie was. And she was like, you really like him, don't you? And he says, yeah, he's cool. But he goes to reach for Keisha's bag. She freaks out. Like, don't touch my bag. And he was like, dang, I was only going to get lunch money. And she says, no, don't touch my bag. Like, she went crazy because she still had the gun in there. It was like, girl, why didn't you get rid of the gun the second he gave it to you? Like, maybe she didn't because the police, like, she felt like the police was probably on his trail. I don't know. But she took the gun and kept it, went to her house and everything. But then we see her, she did eventually end up getting rid of the gun and throwing it into the river like he told her to do. We'll see what happens with Keisha. I'm just Keisha, oh Keisha. Proctor tells Ghost, look, you know what? Angie wasn't the witness. There is another witness out there. And Ghost is like, look, you was wrong. You said that Angie would look out for herself before she looked out for me. And really, the reason why she's dead is because she pushed me out of the way of a bullet. You were wrong. And Proctor was like, dang, I probably was wrong, but we need to go and talk to the feds so that they can get off your back. So Ghost goes in to get questioned by the feds, and they're asking him all these questions, and he says, you know what, she wasn't going to turn on me. She came to tell me that she was going to go do the jail time. And they're like, you're lying. You know, but he didn't give them any information, and he maintains that he don't know who did it. We had a brief scene where Tariq, he actually spreads Kanan's ashes. He's still very upset about his part in Kanan's death. Kanan was more of a father to him than he'll ever accept Ghost being. Tommie ends up smoking Kanan's ashes, and they get to talking. He's like, look, fill me in on what happened. It's clear that Tariq is not feeling his dad. If it came down to it, he would pick Tommie over his dad. And Tommie even asked him, like, how would you feel if something happened to him? And he was like, at this time, I don't even know. He only looks out for himself, is how Tariq feels. He also says and acknowledges that he is more like Ghost than he wants to admit. Tommie talks to Tariq and also tells him, like, Ghost, like, I'll never forgive him. He made me kill my own father. So then Ghost, like, I feel like this whole episode, Ghost was out to get Tommie. And Tommie was with Tariq at the time. So he had to get him another way. We also get a brief scene with Tariq and Tasha. And Tariq knows that Angela is dead. He doesn't feel sorry for her. And Tasha's like, look, the reason why she's dead is because she went out of her way for you. She went out of her way for me and Ghost, our family. So you should have some respect for her. And Tariq is like, no, because she's the reason why all of this is happening. My dad chose her over the family, and now everything has gone to hell. Tasha talks to her mom. Her mom is just weird. She was telling her mom, like, you know what, I had a way out of this marriage. Now I'm at square one. My way out was Terry, but Terry is missing. I believe that Ghost killed him. And the mom is like, okay, did you think he wasn't? You know, she wasn't surprised. She's like, Ghost is not going to let you out of this marriage. She kind of encourages Tasha to stay with Ghost. Like, the mom kind of seems like an opportunist to me, but whatever. Jamie tries to talk to Paz to let her know for one last time that he had nothing to do with killing Angie. But Paz is upset. She's like, you know what? The next time I see you, you're going to be in handcuffs. So she signs for an autopsy for Sachs to have done on Angie's body, to find out exactly what happened. Like, we all know she was shot in the chest, but they need the evidence, what type of gun it was, and blah, 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 blah. So she signs off on it. And it seems like Angie is gone, you guys. Like, it saddens me to say this, you know. She's gone. We have a scene where Tommie meets with the people. I forget the name of the guy off the top of my head, but he meets with them in order to get the drug products so that he can give to his distributors, you know. And the guy is like, are you sure everything is done between you and Ghost? Like, you have the black guy, like, have you settled things? And Tommie's like, oh, it's settled, it's fine, it's fine. Well, this guy wasn't so sure, so he actually had one of his men go and get Tommie's car. And Ghost was sitting there waiting for Tommie to come through so he could light the car up. And Ghost gets out, he's like, and he thought he actually lit Tommie up. But Tommie comes out, and the guy, I forget his name, dang, it's making me mad, but they're looking at the car, and it seemed like Tommie was a little upset that Ghost lit the car up the way he did. Like, it kind of hurt him almost, you know. And he knows Ghost is out for blood, and he's not gonna stop until Tommie is dead. And Tommie, he gotta be on the lookout. It's all hell is finna break loose. Tariq calls Ghost, and he's telling his dad, like, you know what, I know how it feels to care about somebody and you be the only one that cares that they're gone. And I'm sorry that she's gone. You know, I didn't care much for her, but I'm sorry she's gone. And Ghost is like, you know what, that means a lot. And the kid in Tariq's room is like, hey, I thought you really didn't like your father like that. And he's like, I don't, I just have to play nice. So we got a bunch of people coming for Ghost at all ends. We got Tariq, we got Tasha, Tommie, we got what's the man? The man that Tommie gets the drugs from. He's after Ghost now because Ghost, you know, it's just, I'm just excited that the show came back on. You know what? Like, I don't know what to say. I feel like Ghost, you messed over too many people, you know, especially in hell has no fury like a woman scorned. Tasha is going to want blood, you know, and Tommie, blood. Tommie killed 2 people that we know of that he really loved, his father and Holly. You think Ghost stands a chance? No. Anyway, I love today's episode, you guys. I will hit you guys back up with the next episode when it comes back on. I'm so excited. I just don't know what to say. You guys, let me know how I did on today's review. Let me know what you think about today's episode in the comments below. I am here for it, okay? Let's go ahead and have a conversation, you guys. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later. Bye.
I finally made my mind, know that I can't go back broke. They saying that my time up, my back against the ropes. I hustle, got my grind, know that